Hi, hi. I think I'm ready. Who knows, really? What is going on, everybody? Yeah, that's working. My mic's coming in. Other than that, this is... Uh-oh. Uh-oh, spoiler alert. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, ignore that. Whatever. Hi, everybody. Welcome. Welcome. Let me come back over here. Hi, Justin. Hi, Haskell. How's it going? How we doing tonight, everybody? Why is my chair extra squeaky today? I don't like that. Oh, well. Because I'm fat, probably. Oops, who said that? Alright. Here's the dealio. I want to get some shinies. Perish. Why? Perish? Ah! Oh my god, that hurt. That was rude. Is that a video idea for me? Justin, what do you got? I'm always open to ideas. I've not made a scripted, edited video in so long, but I am always willing to hear ideas. Plan for tonight. We gotta do broski things. Let's gotta do some shiny hunting. Now, Legend Arceus from a team. What do you mean the team from my loading screen? Does it like load a specific screen? Oh, using these guys. I don't think all of them are in there. From the starting, I don't think all those guys are here. Because I yeah, so I know that Weasel's in it, I know Porygon's in it, but Porygon's really hard to get. Gliscor should be in it. Who's the last guy? Oh, of course, Gastrodon. If you notice, actually, in the top right corner, about 30 seconds in, Latias screams across the screen. That's about 8 frames of Latias going, no! I'd have to wait. Hold on. Let me see if I can find it for you guys. You guys see it? You guys see Latias? You never notice? Yeah, it's super fast because Latias is fast. But I love Latias. My favorite legendary. Give me a moment here. So, for those who are unaware, there is an event happening right now. Starting right now. Where you can challenge the shiny versions of all of these guys. Now, we could just sit back and be boring, or we could do our part and like beat it once or something. And if you do it, you'll get a shiny Wo-Chien in September. And we have until the August 3rd to do it. Now here's the thing, right? Between now and August 3rd, this might be the only stream. Might do one on Sunday. Might. I'm pretty busy the rest of the week. This is kind of the thing I'm more interested in, is the Capsikids, Petalils, and Oddishes. So we're gonna go, and first off, we'll find ourselves a raid. How do I want to approach this? Now, I feel this, and I might be wrong about this. Oh, ooh, I didn't even come. So I didn't come look at what I have available to me today, but that is interesting. There's some interesting things available here. Why is this one shining? Is that the one we have to go to? I think that the plan for this is honestly, it might be boring. I think we can just Iron Hands. I think we can just punch it in the face. I think if we just get a, like, just belly drum. I watched the Austin John video where he did it with that. I think you can just belly drum and drain punch it and beat it. To be 100% honest with you guys. There he is. Okay, now I have to find out where I put my Iron Hands. We'll start with him. Oh, he's in my party. Duh. We're gonna start with Iron Hands. We'll challenge as a group. Let anyone join. And we're gonna do this. And people want to do it this way. Let's find out what they want to do. Now they're all going with fire types. I did have a thought to maybe try Chi-Yu. Because what Wochien does is he drops your attack. And he also has Dark Pulse and he has Pollen Puff, and that's kind of why I'm nervous about it. It is Terra Dark as well, which I don't love. Maybe we just go with this Typhlosion. We could also just go with TJ, I guess. Where's my boy TJ at? There he is. Yeah, let's go with TJ and let's see what happens. We might not get it first try. We're just going to do it for a beat. Is that like wicked quiet in your ears? So it has Pollen Puff to counter Chi-Yu. Otherwise, it just kind of just keeps negating stat changes. So what Austin John came up with is basically just attack 3 turns in a row. Yes, he weakened our attack. I probably should have gone with a special attacker. He chose the Calyrex for the Ruination. That's fine. I think... Should I just go Flare Blitz 3 times in a row? Yeah. And now he's probably gonna... Oh, wow, that did a lot of damage. Snarl's not fun. Yeah, so... What's funny about him, this Wochien here, is he comes out and immediately drops your attack. That's his ability. Drops it by 25%. So it's a it's a -1. It's basically Intimidate. But it calculates the Intimidate after the fact, which is why it's weird. Yep. And then you just keep doing this. But he has Snarl to drop your special attack. So if you brought... Oh, he was oh, that's going to hurt. Oh, okay. Whoever did that, thank you. Now we Drain Punch. That did nothing. Oh. Okay. Don't do that, please. Blaziken? I can see it's perfectly possible Blaziken. So you kind of want to use a special attacker into him. But then he'll just use Snarl and just keep knocking off your special attack. But it might be optimal. Uh-oh, he died. Alright, so he's at 60%, so he uses Leaf Storm when he's at 60. He is going to reset our stats eventually. Yeah, he removes stuff from himself. Can I use this to bust his shield? So So I can do that. Even if I take a ton of damage here, that's good move. Okay, we broke his shield. Physical Blaziken. Interesting. Alright, now we... Don't press the A button during the middle of a Terastallization, I guess. It'll break your whole game. Visually. Go for it, TJ. Go get him, buddy. I killed myself. Let me... Sorry, that was weird. Alright. Does that sound better, guys? Can you hear that better now? There's not much time left. Dang it! Alright, so me killing myself was not the play. Oops. Yeah. Alright, that wasn't the most optimal. Alright, we'll try it again. Let's go with a better plan this time. I do think that you can probably just go for Belly Drum Drain Punch. I think that's definitely a viable strategy here. Do I have anything with Justified? Oh, I have a Lucario. A special attacking Lucario. Does he learn a move that would be helpful here? Dragon Pulse, that's not bad. Final Gambit, nuke yourself to do a temporary stat drop. Can you learn? What can you learn here? Really no special moves that are all too helpful. Okay. What about... Could learn Ice Punch, but he's a special... Lucario's a special attacker, not a physical attacker. A lot of people don't really realize that. I don't think he has a counter to fly. Oh, you know what would be good here? Corviknight. Corviknight sweep. Yeah. Mirror Armor Corviknight. Okay, do I have a better Corviknight? Have you? Why do you guys all suck? Oh my god, terrible. Just DM me the build. There's a full physical attacker Blaziken. Yeah, I can see how that would work. Yeah, maybe I just don't like. Do I just not care about the attack drop? Do I just not care? Could do this. They're all level 70. Gale Wing's funny. Gale Wing's funny. Covert Cloak actually might okay, that's interesting. I think this time we're gonna try it with the Iron Hands Gambit, and we're just gonna. I mean, Iron Hands always works on these things. It's only a 5-star. That's the thing too. It's not a 7-star. It's only a 5-star. You can kind of just brute force it if you're good enough at the game. I just ignore everything else. Yeah, Elliot knows. Elliot knows what's up. Let's go, guys. Come on. Houndoom is a good play here, too. Houndoom is a good play. I just want to beat it once, and then we're going to Shiny Hunt. I have some Oddishes to catch. Look at these guys. Hey, Superior Rose, what's going on? How you doing? Welcome in. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Tablets of Ruin. Yeah, so they dropped our attack. Booster Energy says don't care. Oh, also, I should mention, this stream... Alright, Excalibur took it. This stream is only going to end up going until about 9:30. So I'm doing something with Wing It afterwards. Let me just Belly Drum and Drain Punch you real quick. See if I can... On turn 2, if we can get it to half health. That'd be really cool. Wig it. It did nothing. Useless. Drain Punch. Nice. That's good damage. That should heal me all the way back up, basically. Nice. So even if he changes our stats, because we did that, we're fine. At some point, he will probably... Yep, he's going to reset my stats. So we just repeat. Rinse and repeat. Belly Drum. You know, for Snarl, bro, I do not care about your special attack. At all. Oh, brother. This guy skanks. Straight punch you real quick. Hands is just ridiculous. I mean, the fact that they gave him if they didn't give him Belly Drum, no one would care about Hands. The fact that he can just Hands Drain Punch, like Belly Drum Drain Punch, for free, basically, is absolutely insane. What happened? Leaf Storm. Did you miss? Send me concept for... Ooh. Does it grab the poison type when it does that? Let me terrestrialize, please. I'm an electric type. I resist the dark moves right now. Like, I resist Dark Pulse at the moment. So I don't think I'll... Maybe I do just for the sake of terrestrializing. Yeah, I'm gonna do it for the sake of just being terrestrialized. The water bazooka? Interesting. Stop that. It's rude. Yeah, it does a decent amount of damage. It would really help, actually, if... yeah, we're out of time. No chance. Unfortunate. Okay. So I think our next option is Nasty Plot Chi-Yu. I think that's the next best route we have here. Special attacking Chi-Yu. And just go for flamethrowers. Nasty Plot 3 times and flamethrower. Alright, so that didn't go as well. Yeah, box legendaries event. I agree. I think this would be really good with box legendaries. Might be good here. Sarah just gets smoked by some dark moves. So unfortunately, all like the best fire types are weak to this thing in other ways. What about like a fairy and flying type? Is Togekiss not in this game? Am I just blanking? Mimikyu, Magearna. I mean, no, because that's... It's not max level. I don't think Rabombi really helps us here. Okay, so the next option is that honestly just bring Chien-Pao. But Chien-Pao is plus speed, not plus attack. So I think we're gonna go for Chi-Yu next. I think you can honestly just bring Chi-Yu and be fine. It's got 405 special attack. Pheasantipity and Cleavor. Okay. I can see how Pheasantipity would be useful. Yeah, okay. Ooh, actually, no, yeah, that makes a lot of sense. I don't know if I ever leveled up my Pheasantipity. That's the problem. Or if I even caught Pheasantipity. Alright, let's try again. People are ready. Cleavor, go crazy. Iron Moth. Yeah, Iron Moth should work. Do not bring that Gyarados. Oh, is that a healer? Healer Umbreon? Okay, I'm fine with healing Umbreon. Helping Hands, maybe like Wish Umbreon. Let him cook. Let him cook. Yeah, Iron Moth and Volcarona are definitely good. It's shiny too. I wonder if it's legit. Hope it is. It's a good shiny. Now, the problem with Chi-Yu is no recovery. He does not learn a recovery move. So if I take the attack right now, nope, he went after Umbreon. Okay, that's fine. I think I just nasty plot once. When I do another cooking stream, should I do another cooking stream? I haven't done one in like 9 months at this point. I dropped my special attack, but I'm already at +1. Wochien. Game's broken, guys. Can't play it. Don't drop my attack. Alright, I'm at +4. I'm gonna go for flamethrowers for now, because I think he's gonna reset me in a second. Oh, I love Chi-Yu! Good Pokemon. Uh-oh. Okay. That's this nasty plot 2 more times. Oh, that's sick, actually. Oh, no, that's super smart. He's just helping Hansing the Ceruledge while he goes for Bitter Blade. That's mad big brain. That's insanely smart. I love that. Alright, he's gonna do it again. That's fine. Oh, we got him super low. Oh. I'm gonna just go for a normal flamethrower then. Don't even need to do it. Look, I did half and I have no boost. Half of what he had left. Oh, we killed him. Yay, we did it! Yay! Woo! I just had to confirm. Confirm kill, Moth. He saw the lamp and he's like, I must destroy the lamp. My ideal pizza topping. I'm a big chicken bacon ranch guy. I'm also a meat lovers guy. Ooh, we got a salty urban mystica. Sick. Umbreon was seriously the MVP of that. Because if you notice, he did 2 swords dances. And then Umbreon just started for him. And he's going for bitter blades. He's getting the +4 plus the helping hand boost. Bitter blade. Healing himself back up. That was super smart. What a smart play from Umbreon. What's this one? Is it the same thing? I can't believe this cliff looks like this bad. Yeah, this might sound dumb. A Domino's Cali Chicken Bacon Ranch Pizza is like my comfort food. Like that's the good stuff. Alright, so we can hunt for Grumpig. I guess there's a bunch of them. This is the... Oh, Ares base. Oh my god, a car. Ooh. Grass type armor roof. Hey, car. Ah! Alright. Hi, Neko! How's your cheat day, Haskell? Hell yeah, dude. Alright. Let's go find some little dudes. Where do I want to hunt this? Definitely not the desert. You know, this area might not be bad. Just outside Artizone. Let's go there. Just outside Artizone. Let's do it. So, the first one we're going to hunt is going to be this Capsicid. We need to get 2 Capsikids. Now, unfortunately, Oh, it's raining here? I'm really not interested in doing this in the rain. Oops. Any luck yet? Well, we just did the raid. We haven't actually done any shiny hunting yet. We're just now getting to here. But I don't really want to go here. Oh, it's done. Never mind. Alright, we can stay here then. That's not him, isn't it? No. Okay. Alright. So, here's the deal. Capsicid. I already downloaded all the things. Capsicid is bright yellow. There he is. That is our first target. Who wants to assassinate a bunch of these guys? Jen Pao, you feel like you seem like you want to get some action. Go get him, buddy. 1, 2. Oh, is it a duck? Well, I don't know. I think it's supposed to be like a little chick. Which I don't know why he's a chick, considering he's a pepper. Now here's the problem, is that he is super small. So really spotting him is going to be challenging. But what I'm hoping is that the green is distinct enough that when I see something in the movie that's not this color green, I'll be like, oh, there he is. I love how fast he is. It's really helpful. The other great thing with these events, right, is that they basically give you a sandwich for free. So like if you're really struggling with one, you could pull out a sandwich. And basically redouble your odds. That doesn't work. However, with our boosted odds, I don't think we're necessarily going to need that tonight. And remember, we do need to get 2 of these guys. Over here, please. I have no idea how many I've taken out. I lost count about 20 ago. I think I'm just going to do another 20 and say I'm probably okay. Yeah, I mean, that yellow feels like super distinct, right? Like I should be able to see that even if it's this small from across the field. Unless he's in the grass. That might be tricky. Yeah, I also didn't want to hunt him in a spot where it's like super like grassy, because I knew he would just hide in the grass and I would miss it. Delete this pod and then we're probably okay to start doing picnic resets. Oh well, actually there's the getting lower, so probably just about there. Alright, that should be good. Let's do a quick check. Make sure there's nothing here that is actually a shiny. I know, the other problem is that I can't just kind of like scroll through like this. I do have to like stop and look at them because they are small. It would appear that none of these guys are shiny. We shall make a picnic. If you guys are enjoying the stream, I appreciate if you guys would leave a like on it. We are pushing towards 1,100 subscribers. My schedule over the next couple of weeks is going to be kind of awkward and odd. I'm very busy. I'm out of town, not this weekend, but next weekend. But I'm out of town tomorrow night. And then I am gone from Thursday until way later than that. What am I gone till? Thursday until Monday night. I'll be back Monday night. Wicked late. That's not for this weekend, that's next weekend. And then the weekend after that, I'm also out of town again, but for a different thing. Going to a music festival that my favorite band puts on every year up in Portland, Maine. So I'll be in Maine for the weekend. I gotta finish some videos so I can post them while I'm gone. These events do have the boosted odds, don't they? I'm kind of tempted to go look and just check and make sure they're the boosted odds, and then I'm not just like haphazardly doing this. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna look up if these are the boosted odds. More likely to appear. Okay, so shinies are more likely to appear during this. Oh, there he is. I found him. What's up, buddy? There he is. Let's start with the quick ball. I think he fits in a quick ball quite nicely, actually. Critical capture, and that's one shiny caps kid down. Let's go. Okay. Let me put this up here. Make it a little bit larger. So we're gonna have to find tonight 2 Capsikids, 4 Oddishes, and 2. What are they called? Petalils. That's the name. Okay. Give him a name? No. Sent to the boxes. I want to make sure I went to the right box. He did not. Come here, sir. Let's check out our little friend. 2 times shiny hunting in a week is kind of strange for me. There he is. Got chlorophyll, the plus defense minus special defense nature. Not fantastic, but workable. Ethan's shiny luck continues. I know there's boosted odds, so ignore that. Yeah, at least it's not in the grass. That's true. Did I just miss one? I think I just saw one. Dang it. I am glad though that I was right. The yellow is pretty noticeable. It looks pretty different. I actually kind of needed to stop being dusk. This is messing with my colors. Have I ever thought about doing a load hat stream? What's that? This is kind of a race against myself to see how fast I can get all these shinies. Oh, there he is. Number 2. And we're all set with Capsicum. Alright. Root vegetable. That's not... No. We'll see you in 10 minutes, dude. They're 1 foot tall? I do not believe that. He is not 1 foot tall. Alright, well we got our 2. Let's go to Kitakami. Where do I want to do this? That's probably not a nah, that's probably the best spot. From what's showing up right now, that's probably the best spot. Fight the 7 members of the whatever clan. Okay. So, whoops. Now we go to Petalil. So Petalil is really hard to spot the difference on. He just gets a little more yellow. This grass is tough. So he gets a little more vibrant. That's the change he makes. Where are all these Petalils? I don't think I like this spot very much. Maybe this lakeside over here. Let's go over there. Let's go to the pond. Let's see what's going on this side. Hi, Levanny. Hi, Monkey Dory. I know I didn't get Monkey Dory, but two, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. This is a hard spot to do too. 9, 10. I didn't just run into him. 11, 12. Why are there so many low tabs in here? Man, none of these spots are especially great to hunt this thing. Why'd he get like anxious for a second? Yeah, it's reading this one as inside the lake, so this one isn't especially great either. Let's go to that one. Two. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, halfway there, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37. This is not very entertaining, I know that. 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50. Spawning this thing's gonna be impossible. 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61 for good measure. save. I don't think I have saved anyways. I guess now we just look. And if one seems awkward, we check it by killing it. And if we physically can't kill it, then that's a shiny. That's kind of my only strategy at the moment. I can't wait to get this one done. You guys all want to run over here? That'd be kind of cool. Ah. Jumped. I'm getting jumped. Seriously, how is that any different from what's on my screen right now? I think in a context like this, I'd be able to tell the difference. But I'm 100% gonna run up to one and check and not kill it to check and be like, nah, that's not the shiny, and it will be the shiny. Might be getting rid of one. We'll find out. Hey, chicken or goat, how you doing? Welcome in. We're doing some shiny hunting right now. I already got 2 on the night. I do think it's probably a little more yellow than green. There's a very high chance I fail shiny though. Shiny Greninja? Yeah, you can get Shiny Greninja in the game. In Blueberry Academy. Pretty confident that that was that there were none there. Blaziken's a sick shiny. It's a really nice color red. I wish like the top of the flower. I wish the flowers were like a different color. Like if they were blue or something. Like the top of it, like the petals. Oops. That's not him. His eyes become black. That's like, am I supposed to check the eyes? Really? And that's a pretty good way to check. Oh yeah, right next to these guys. They won't be red if he's shiny. They'll in fact be black eyes. I'll try to punch him in the face. They'll be black eyes for sure. Oh. Are they a bluish purple? Is that what that is? Well, I guess they're kind of purpley. From here, they look almost black, but yeah, they're definitely purple. Yeah, the yellowish green is not significant enough of a change for me to be able to spot it. Like, I hate these shinies that like don't change at all. This is a way harder hunt than Capsicum. These guys are double the size. Goodbye. Oh my god, this one's hard. You have better luck when you're hunting them. No, when you're not hunting them. I've only gotten a couple of random shinies. Like on day 1, I got a random shiny Hoppip. Other than that, randoms. Not a ton. Just have it in there. I would love to get Rockruff at some point. It's a great shiny. Unfortunately, I've only got about an hour left before I've got to end the stream. So we got to find some more shinies in that time. We're only going until about 9:30 tonight. Boop-a-doop-doop. The odds are so good though. It shouldn't take us more than 10 unless I miss it. The odds are crazy good right now. Random Lurantis and random Ursaring? Heck yeah. I've always felt like they really kind of just missed a shot with, or missed a chance with Shiny Ursaring. Why is he green? I know that, like, for a long time they didn't actually choose the colors of the shinies. It was just, like, an algorithm. Just kind of, like, pick new colors. But, like, why is it not, like, a polar bear? Or a black bear? You can't try to pick me while riding a Pokemon. Let's get 2 of these guys, by the way. 2 of them! 2 of them need to happen. I've always kind of felt like they should have gone back and changed some shinies. I see what I know what you're saying, Angel. But like, I feel like they should have gone back and changed some of them. People have been like, "Oh, we should make pink Heracross." I love pink Heracross, for the record. But like that neon green is tough. Don't talk to me or my son. I just really hope I don't miss it. It'd be really embarrassing if I do. I had too much outside time today. We took our summer camp to the beach, like the ocean beach. It was a stressful day. Oh, I did the event raid a couple times. Beat it once. I did it once on stream. I'll probably do it a couple more times off stream, if we're being honest. I don't love doing terror raids. But also, I think this might be the only time I actually get to stream during the grass type event, and I want to get these shinies during while the odds are good. It's very possible I've already like gone over a shiny. The eyes trick is really the only thing that's helping me right now. Otherwise, I'd be totally lost. Stop turning away from me. I feel like I'm doing a good job checking them, but it's always possible I miss. Like, especially these ones where it's like they don't actually change it all. They need to fix those. Man, this one is driving me nuts. Having to like meticulously check every single one's eyes is killing my enjoyment of the game right now. Like, why can't you just be brown? Or have blue leaves on your head. Why must you be the same exact color scheme? Right, now it's raining. Is that a Riolu? They aren't also spawning up here, are they? No, okay. They're forced to be down here. I'd really like to not have to hunt this thing a different time. Is that it? No. I'm really excited for a second. It looks really yellow. Like, that's so similar, dude. Come on. It's none of you. I feel like I missed a cutie fly, a shiny cutie fly earlier. I might have to scrub the footage back and see if I missed a random shiny cutie fly. Why is this one so hard? Wait, is that it? This one might be it. Nope, never mind. I thought I saw the eyes. Who's my favorite shiny? I'll give you two answers. Where is he? So, my favorite Pokemon is Weasel. So I love its shiny. Shiny Minior might be my favorite shiny Pokemon. I do love Gliscor. I do love Porygon 2. I do love Heracross. They are some of my favorite Pokemon out there. I'll say I don't like shiny Lucario. I think that color of yellow is kind of gross. Shiny Chandelure is beautiful. Shiny Boldore and Gigalith is also fantastic, and I love them too. This color on these two guys, I know it's slightly different, is like my least favorite color. These two might be two of my least favorite shinies. Greninja's a really good one too. I mean, obviously, like Rayquaza, Greninja, those guys are really good. That sucks. Josh Naylor to the D-backs is not what I wanted to see. These guys are all the same color. Why are we having such trouble with this? I mean, are you just gonna tell me the ones that you saw in Central League's Twitter page? That's what I saw too. So. Oh, well, yeah, I mean, we all saw the Mega Dragonite pack on Tuesday. Yeah, we reacted to that on stream. Where the heck is this Pedalo? This is getting ridiculous. Dragonite. Maybe I didn't get the odds. Thought I did a good job counting. Come on, dude. This is getting ridiculous. Cerulege or Armor Rouge? I would say, so I'm playing Scarlet, obviously. I wish I was playing Violet because I love Cerulege. I think Cerulege is really cool looking. I'm actually a huge fan of the fact that in Pokemon Horizons, they just gave Liko a Charcadet this week. because then she's gonna evolve that into an Armor Rouge, and it's gonna and it's just gonna square off with Amethio's Cerulege. It's gonna be super cool. I think it's gonna be a really fun rivalry between the two. I'm gonna transfer it. I mean, I don't own Violet, so I would have to get someone who plays Violet to get me the thing and send it to me. I only own the one game. But I mean, I have the whole decks, so... I think Cerulege is cooler, and I think Bitterblade is a better move than Armor Cannon. Although I think they're both good moves. My neck is so stiff. Oh my god. Did Winged ever respond to my message? I did not. I don't want to make a shiny grass sandwich, but I'm kind of inclined to at this point. No, this is getting ridiculous. If I make the shiny grass sandwich, I should be able to get 2 of these plus. Are you talking about Amethio, Justin? This might be a hot take. I think Amethio might be my favorite character in Horizons. I think that he's like a super cool character. I hope he comes back soon. It's been like 30 episodes since we've seen him. I think that, this is my theory, I think that Amethio is stuck with Freed. And that's why no one's seen Amethio. Alright, time to make a sandwich. I don't have that. Okay. I can make recipe number 1. Let me save first. Do a quick look around just to make sure. Oh, the preview for this suggests otherwise? Maybe they freed themselves and... It's possible. I haven't seen the preview for this week, though. Alright, let's make a sandwich. Lettuce. And what? 1 salty and 1 sour. I do think it's very funny the end of this week's episode with the explorers people finding out about Dot. I think it was very funny. It's like, all right, now there's like 10 people in the world who know, and it's like the Rising Volt tacklers, and I know, and now those two guys from the explorers. Yeah, Zerk and Onia. I always forget their names. They're in like every episode. I forget their name all the time. I do like that they're not trying to force them into the Jesse and James role, but they're still being like, yeah, they're like important characters. Alright, now we gotta be extra careful. Is that a beach? Sarah Ledge? And Liko there? Maybe he's there, but Liko is at a different spot. Is that it? No. What's in here? Oh, are the ads all messed up right now? I'm sorry about that. Yeah, I have them set onto auto, but I think I have them set to low frequency, so I don't think it should be too big of an issue. This is getting crazy. Where the heck is this guy? We have to go get some auditions after this, too. On this one sandwich. It's the only sandwich I'm able to make. Lotad, get off the wall. Oops. I still don't understand how I have the sandwich up and I still haven't found him yet. Roy might evolve Crocolore. I think that Crocolore has to evolve soon. I think that who's gonna be the last one to evolve from the original 6 that they had? I think the last one to fully evolve is gonna actually be Quaquaval. I think Quaxwell is gonna be stuck as a Quaxwell for a while. Just based on how Dot got throttled. Either like 1 or 2 episodes ago. By Penny. That's who Doc thought. It's Penny. No, I have to check it. I was looking at this guy like up here, like what's going on up here? No, okay. This is insane. Oh, I still think we're at least 100, maybe not 100, maybe 70 episodes away from people, from like the Strong Spheres arc from being over. I think we're still way far away on that. And there's a lot that they're going to end up doing first. Why am I having no luck right now? I'm sure I'm running past them all. I'm just not noticing because I'm not looking at every single one's eyeballs to figure it out. But like, these guys all look the same to me. They're all identical. Except for maybe this guy over here. Oh. We found out how Dot's gonna live stream to the world as the world finds out the truth about Spinel and the champion people, the rising evil tacklers. The weird thing about Roy, right, is that while Fuecoco feels very much like a Roy Pokemon, Skeledirge does not feel like a Roy Pokemon. Skeledirge gives him no flexibility because it's so slow. It's not going to be able to fight even anywhere close to even like it is right now as a Crocodile. And I think that's going to really throw off Roy, and I think that's why it'll evolve sooner than later, because Roy's going to have to readjust his entire mindset with battling to being a more sound a more sound strategist rather than just throwing crap at a wall and seeing what sticks, which is kind of what he does right now. I think it's also insane that they totally forgot he has a Kilowattrel. That's insane to me. Kilowattrel is one of the best Pokemon from this generation in terms of battling ability, and they've just forgotten that he has it. They're just like, nah, we're just gonna keep rocking with the same three dudes. It's crazy to me. I'm giving this one more pass through to find a shiny. And then I'm leaving and I'm going to Blueberry Academy. Veronica Taylor's not doing Ult's voice. She's done. She served her time. I will say though, I really like Ult as a character. I didn't think I was going to after the first like episode he was in. I think that he serves a really, I don't want to call it a necessary purpose, but I think that he serves a purpose in being like the foil to Roy, because I think Roy is confident, but not too confident, you know, like Like, he's always, like, ready for a battle. He's confident in his abilities. But I don't think that at any point he's, like, gloating about how good he is. And I think ult helps put him in perspective as to, like, what he's like, really. I think just, like, from a character writing perspective, like, is he annoying? Yeah, a little bit. But also I think that, like, if they have, like, stop messing around and officially make ult, like, a real member of the squad. Yo, what's in his Dusk Ball? Yeah, because, like, he supposedly has another Pokemon that we just don't know about. Right, like, he has 2 Pokeballs on his hip at all times. But we only know about his Sableye. We haven't seen a second Pokemon from him. I have to assume that he's just loaded up with Johto Pokemon. Or, sorry, not Johto, Hoenn Pokemon. I think it's kind of cool. Go Oddish. Yeah, he's just like Roy was in the first chapter. Roy had to do a lot of growing up real fast. And I think that ult just, like, isn't there, and I think that's why he likes Roy, because, like, compared to ult, Roy has his life together. So, like, I feel like, here's what I think. I think in the Dusk Ball, ult has an Aggron that will not listen to him. I think he caught an Aggron accidentally, and the thing won't listen to him, and it's angry all the time. And that's why it's also in a Dusk Ball. Yeah, I mean, okay, yeah. So he is officially a member of the Rising Voltaclers, but the way he's being written right now is like he's not really a member, but he's there and he's a participant. But they haven't really started including him in, like, major battles yet, and part of that's because they haven't been doing the thing where it's like, oh, we're battling against the Explorers again. Here we go. They haven't done that. They did it the one time, and he stepped up and was actually, like, pretty impressive, and I liked it. I think he's got a lot of growing up to do. I also think that they need to give them more Pokemon. If they said anything about Lucius. That's a shiny. There's one. Okay, see how that grass just sticks out? That'd be really cool if they did that for Petalil. Nice. One. Oh, I need to change this. Oddish. Oh, he's huge. Why is he so big? Go for Fall Swipe. I think that the new anime is... It took a minute. I think that the longer it goes on, and the more that they distance themselves from the concept of Ash Ketchum, the better it's gotten. As much as I love Ash, I think that his character has been, I don't want to say holding them back, but it's been preventing them from really telling some good stories. I think that I don't know what you want to call it, but basically like the entire first like saga of this one, the first saga of Pokemon Horizons, I think was really well written. Like everything leading up to the Gideon stuff. And since then it's part 2 to a story. It's like this, like the second book in a novel series, right? Where we're now back at the exposition phase, and now we're in the rising action as we get ready for the next part to really unfold. I don't know where it's going necessarily, but I will say I'm satisfied with the story as it currently stands. I didn't love that when they did the 1-year time skip that they just gave Roy a Mega Lucario. Didn't love that. I thought that the Mega Lucario was a bit much. I also didn't like the Mega Lucario because Ash just had a Lucario. I feel like there were a lot of Megas they could have given Roy that would have fit his team, that wouldn't have felt out of place. They did not need to give him a Lucario. The reason they did a Lucario is because Lucario is the popular Pokemon, and it drives clicks when you see the Lucario in the thumbnail, especially the shiny Lucario. When I saw that he had a shiny Lucario, I was like, "This is what are we doing here? That was not necessary." Yeah, the shiny Lucario. I said that, didn't I? Yeah, he did not need a shiny Mega Lucario. He could have... I like that they went and did the Mega training arc. But there was no, like... hints that was going to be what he did. It was kind of, like, they were all just kind of like, all right, we're gonna split up and end the Rising Voltaclers, and then the next episode, Roy's like, I have a Mega Lucario and it's shiny, and it's like, what? When? How? You know, like Liko catching Charcadet because it's an overlap. Well, so for Justin, for full transparency, I worked on a project for a tiny little bit. And this is before they added ult. I was working on this project actually. So let me see if I can pull it up. I went through it's the wrong one. Do I still have it or did I get rid of it? There it is. Hold on. Whoops, that's me. Oh, I've been in here twice. That's weird. Window capture. Let me show you this. So here's what I did. This is a big project that I took on. I'm just gonna max it out and show this to you. So here's what I did. I wanted to think about who would I give, or what Pokemon would I give to each member of what team. And I had a really hard time because what I wanted to do was I wanted to give, and this is before I knew who Ult was. This is before we knew who Ult was. I wanted to give each one of them a Mega. And I wanted to give each one of them a Pokemon, because like the trend at the time, right, was, let me show you like this part right here, right? At that point in time, I updated it when I saw the Mega Lucario. Meowscarada, Hatterene. That's a starter and the first edition and a Galar Pokemon. And Terapagos was a legend. And over here we had Skeledirge was the starter, Kilowattrel was the first edition, and then a Mega. And then over here it was Quaquaval and Tinkaton was the first edition for Dot. So I tried to figure out how would I give each one of them a Mega, a Galar Pokemon, because we never really did get a Galar game, right? We never really got a Galar game. Or a Galar show. We never got that. This is really low res. But I even I went through and I looked at like for Liko, she fights like how does she fight? How do each one of them fight? Pre-time skip, Liko used to fight with speed. She used to just fight like by being quicker than their person. She was creative. She's kind of soft-spoken and polite. That's why she has a Hatena. She's really good at spotting behavioral patterns in the people. That's why like she was always able to figure out when Meowscarada has something going on. She was able to get through to Terapagos. Hatterene, it was able to latch onto her. She's cautious, but she's a little bit naive. She cares about her Pokemon's safety. She has a knack for understanding feelings. Her Pokemon have a tendency to rest sometimes at the moment, and she comes up with good strategies. Roy tends to like have fears and insecurities that, or his Pokemon have fears, right, or insecurities. All Fuecoco wanted to do was sing. All Kilowattrel wanted to do was learn how to fly. He was afraid of that. When he added the Lucario, that was something new because we know nothing about his Lucario before he caught it. But he fights with passion and his feelings. He's energetic. He used to just fight by like, I'm going to throw out the strongest move I know. And then he started, when he got his butt kicked by Rhyme, he fixed that. He appreciates art, and he can also use Aura, so I started looking into that. We specifically know that he wants the Black Rayquaza. Ult also wants the Black Rayquaza, so I kind of have it in here as like his hidden 7th Pokemon is the Rayquaza. But I wanted to try and like build out like good, competent teams for these guys, and I think for the most part I did okay. I couldn't figure out what to do for Dot though. But I guess now my hand's been forced, right? Because instead of adding Flamigo, we've added in now like Charcadet, which I'm assuming is going to be an Armor Rouge. I think I might continue this video. I was working on it and then I gave up because I couldn't figure out what I was gonna do for Dot. Dot's Pokemon are all the opposite of her. They're all like outgoing and they're a little goofy, and that I think that's why that they work for Dot, right? Because they're the opposite of her personality. Tinkaton is very determined, and when Dot fights, she gets super fired up, and it's like she completely changes her character. Yeah, and then Nidothing, right? Obviously, I don't think she would have a Nidoking or a Nidoqueen because that would defeat the purpose of Nidothing. But like, I was like, okay, no, Dot would 100% get Ogerpon in this situation because Ogerpon would just like fit perfectly onto Dot's team because Ogerpon and Dot are almost the same character, right? But then you give I had her getting Armor Rouge because it's like a fire and a psychic type. Those are types that she doesn't have on her team. But here's like the big issue, right? Is that when you look at when you eliminate the Pokemon. So these are all the Pokemon that have a Mega, and all the Pokemon in Gens 8 and 9. These are all the Pokemon held by a member of the Rising Volt Tacklers, and who they're held by. Which means that after that, this is what remains. And not a ton of it is all that intriguing. And with every episode that goes by, I start to think to myself more and more, I don't know how many Pokemon they're actually going to end up with. I don't think they're getting full teams of 6. I don't think that's in the cards for them. Because, like, Bellibolt is owned by Iono, who's become a way bigger part of the show. Charcadet is now on Lico's team, which makes so much sense. And I don't know why I didn't kind of try and force it in on over here. I think it's because I was afraid of the Hatterene and Armor Rouge overlap on the Psychic type. But yeah, there's a lot of things. I've not... Okay, hold on. Back over here. Bring that back up. I think there's a lot of things that could work, and I'm wasting my sandwich right now. Let me read the comments now. I haven't seen it in a bit. You don't like Roy getting Goldango either. It's a double type. Yeah. He's 100% getting that Goldango. There's like not a doubt in my mind that he's getting that Goldango. It's such a Roy Pokemon, but it does not make sense because he already has the Ghost type. I think part of what it might be trying to do... Ult could get Ogerpon, that's true. Maybe Ult is an Ogerpon in disguise. There's another one. Hey, look, another shiny. One Scarlet and Violet. Yeah, I mean it's the one you see every time. It's Baxcalibur. So, Justin, the way I'm thinking about it now, because now that we've seen Legend ZA a little bit more, and we have confirmed that we're getting a new Mega, I think that they're going to get the new Megas. I think Lico's going to get one of the new Megas once we learn a little bit more about who's getting Megas. I think we'll be able to look at it again. We'll have to wait for the game to actually come out for that. There's no way they're giving Mega Dragonite Aerialate. I think he'll just keep Multi-Scale because it's such a good ability for him. Oh, we have 2 minutes left. Shoot. Good news is we can kind of see all the ones that spawn here every couple seconds. I think we're gonna get Mega Flygon. I think we're gonna get. Who would get Mega Dragonite? Who would fit really well with a Mega Dragonite? I don't think anybody would get a Mega Dragonite of the main 4 in the cast. I don't think it fits any of them all too well. Ghost Puppy. I do like Ghost Puppy. The other tricky thing, right, is like every time they show a Pokemon on screen, I'm like, well, that one's not getting added to the team now. If it's owned by another character in the show, they will not give it to that character. So like in the most, and maybe it was the most recent episode, there was a Capsicum and what's it called? Scovillain. And the fact that we didn't see, and the fact that we saw them, I think is pretty indicative that we are not going to get another one. Or, like, no one's going to get that Pokemon. There we go. Right, because another trainer had that Pokemon. Lance is just going to pull up and be like, oh, I woke up in a new Bugatti. On a Mega Dragonite. It'd be funny. Would be very funny. I would laugh. But I think the other thing is, I initially thought that they were going to never give... Oh, you know what? I didn't think about this at the time when I'm looking at this thing, though. Roy, I don't think I factored in that little caveat that, like, Roy is using Cap as his Pokemon right now. Not often, but is using it. Missy and Brock, when they pulled up with those Megas, was super cool. The Mega Steelix and the Mega Gyarados were super cool when they had that. Alright, ran out of time. Here's what we're going to do. We're just going to fly to all the other ones, one at a time. And we're just going to see as we fly by. Do we see a Mega? Or do we see a Shiny? I need 2 more of these guys. I don't have the sandwich active anymore. You know what I haven't seen in this game, and I don't know how to do it? I don't know how to go get the Dittos things. I think them just getting their Mega Stones was just a thing like... Yeah, they're the gym leaders. Of course they found it. They figured it out. I didn't put much thought into that one. I was like, yeah, of course they would have theirs. Oh, we want to fly this one first. Yeah, I mean, just because we haven't been looking at them doesn't mean that they haven't been doing stuff, right? Do I Joy-Con drift on my stick? On my Pro Controller? That would suck. Hi, Elekid. The Gohan of Pokemon. It's not a bad way to describe him. I still haven't heard from Wing It. I was hoping he'd message me back around now. Or by now. I think I could just probably do a couple of resets right here. There's a lot of Pokemon spawning here. I don't even need a sandwich, probably. I just want 4 of these guys. I know we didn't get a single Petalil. I honestly don't care about Petalil anymore. I gave up on Petalil. Interesting. I think that he was like that for a while, for sure. There were definitely some guys who were like, what do we do? I don't know. Make Brock do it. And they kept rolling Brock out for a while. I did like that, like, for like that 12 episode run or whatever, Brock rejoined him. I thought that was nice. And he ran into all of his old buddies, and he totally brushed off Serena. Which, justice for my girl. Justice for my girl, Serena. She deserves so much better. I also will say I like about Horizons, another thing, is that I think if they were going to have like hand fed us a thing about the old game, like the old anime, right? If they were gonna do a whole like, oh, this is my father, Ash Ketchum, they would have done it by now, I think. So I do like it in that regard. They haven't done that. Let's fly back and see if it's reset. Alright, maybe only 2 for me. Okay. Yeah, Liko is not Ash's daughter. There's no chance. We've already seen Liko's dad. Alright. I think I am going to wrap up the stream. I'm very tired. We went to the beach today with all of our kids at the camp. So I'm wiped. You know what we are going to do, though? First off, we're going to leave a like on the stream, because that'd be super cool, and I would appreciate you if you did that. Second thing we're going to do is we're going to open a TCG Pocket pack, because I have one to do. So, we're going to do this, and we're going to end the stream. We're going to do Eevee Grove, because I'm still missing, like, one of the rare arts for the Eevees. Vanillish, Barboach, Eevee, Whiscash. Oh! Oh, snap! I already have it! I already have that one. Yeah. I already have that one. Whatever, man. Okay. Well, if you guys enjoyed, I'm sure to leave a like. Appreciate you guys coming out tonight. I don't know when the next stream will be. Probably just later on this weekend, like on... If it'll be anytime, it'll be on Sunday late night. maybe we can do a Saturday midday stream. Yeah, well, you know what? Maybe we'll do Saturday midday. Maybe we'll figure that out. I'm going to a concert that night, but I'm gonna do stuff in the midday. So we're gonna go say hi to Neko. She's streaming a game that I know really nothing about. As is the case most of the time, but she is our friend, and we're gonna go say hi. Stream tag is 4 shinies, 4 HardCap. Written out like that. We got 4 shinies tonight. That's not bad. I'll take that. So thank you guys everybody for coming by. Appreciate each and every one of you. And okay, Wing It did mean his time 9:30, not my time 9:30. It's okay. It's fine. All right. I will see you guys on Sunday. I'll figure out what we're doing. I don't know. Who knows? All right. See you later.